Hello everyone, Giant Greasy Grundle here, Glide, and today in Valheim, I'm going to help you advance after you've defeated the first boss. I'm going to give you the tips, the tricks, and the nitty gritty on taking on the Dark Forest. So, polish your swords, buff your battlements, and let me help you trim your Dark Forest. So, you defeated Ichthir the Thick Deer. What do you do now, Big Shot? Well, let me tell you about the next place to roll into. The Dark Forest. First, I'm going to go over some of the enemies you're going to find in said Dark Forest. Heading into the Dark Forest, you're going to be introduced to the Grey Dwarfs, just puffed up Greylings. You're also going to be introduced to the Grey Dwarf Brutes. They're like Grey Dwarfs, but they're bigger, stronger, and they'll hit you with a big club. You can differentiate the two because Grey Dwarfs throw stuff at you and they have blue eyes. Grey Dwarf Brutes have red eyes and they'll hit you with a big club. Next on the list of things that are not Grey or Dwarfs, we have the Grey Dwarf Shamans. They do a big 2.5 HP of healing per tick to their goofy tree friends, and they also do a poison attack, so, watch out for that. They are green and glowing and shamanistic, yada yada druids, pretty much nerds of the forest. We got skeletons, but never mind them, they are a trash mob. Because I've already explained skeletons in my last videos, but they're just humans, but dead, and they ain't got any muscles, so they're just soy bones. Nothing to worry about, but don't get overtaken by them. And they pretty much piss off everything in the forest. So, like, you can kite things into them to kill them, but their archers do a bit of damage, so watch out for that. Staying in the skeleton family, we have Rancid Remains. They are bigger and green glowing skeletons, and they do poison damage with a poison weapon, so watch out for that. Still in the undead house, we got fucking Ghost, but not like phase through wall ghosts, more like ghosts from Call of Duty. They die. Now, probably the most iconic mob in all of Valheim, the big ugly troll. But being ugly is not as big as crime. The worst part about the trolls are that they are annoying and they attack you everywhere. There are two types of big ugly trolls. You have rock throwing trolls and bonk the horny way trolls. They have big club and they'll give you a bonk. They can break all kinds of rocks and trees and ore, so do not let them ruin your gathering. If you don't have the gamer's skills to roll around and dodge them, you can use a bow and kite them, poison them, and use fire arrows. Both of them are very effective. Just like real life trolls, poison them and light them on fire. Solid advice. Pro tip, you can use them to harvest wood you don't have the ability to do yet. You don't have the ability to harvest core wood yet? Lure them to a pine tree, have them whack it, and bam, now you have core wood. Easy peasy, free troll labor. Also, an easy way to kite the trolls are to find a crypt where you find skeletons and whatnot, and lure them to the entrance, shoot them. When they get too close, enter into the entrance, into the crypt, go back out, shoot them again, and rinse and repeat, and bam, dead troll.
Atoms fall apart. Solar flares arrive. Buildings collapse. Only a few will survive. The world as we know it will no longer be there. Water is gone. A new era has begun. Prepare yourself for the apocalypse.
Troll. Speaking of crypts, we're going to go on to the structures you will find in the Dark Forest. We got burial chambers, the bussy if you would. This is where you will kill skeletons, rancid remains, and ghosts. Inside of these bussies, you will also find the, hopefully I'm not butchering this, surtling cores. I just call them cores. I don't know what that says. Surtling cores. These are what allow you to make portals, smelters, and furnaces. So make sure to mark the crypts on the map and make sure you collect all of these because they're going to come in handy. Trust me. You will also find yellow mushrooms in there, which make stamina potions. So, also that. Not to mention the other treasures that you will find in there. Moving on to a more useless structure, the troll cave. Now, I'm going to have you take about 3 seconds to just guess what's inside of a troll cave. Did you guess your mother? You are correct. Give yourself a round of applause. But no, really, you will find trolls inside of a troll cave. There's also some treasure. So, kill the troll, get some treasure, yada yada. You look at you, big grand wizard man. You will also find some stone buildings around. they usually have the old soy bones in there, you know, chilling around. But break them up and bam, you either have a new stone base if you really want to, I guess, or there's usually treasure in them, so, you know, win-win. And last but not least, the nests of the gray dwarfs. And nest of skeletons, or pile of bones? I can't remember what they're called. They're nest of skeletons, nest of gray dwarfs. The gray dwarf nests you can find all around the dark forest. And the skeleton nest, you can usually find them inside of burial chambers. I recommend, until you have the gear to take on nest easily, shoot them from a distance, break them, then kill all the mobs around. Easy peasy. They're easy to spot. Most of the time they have smoke around them and mobs around them. They glow kind of. Now, the gray dwarf nest, you'll need to break them apart to get ancient seeds. And what do ancient seeds do? Well, I'll tell you later. I'm joking. You need ancient seeds to summon the elder or the boss that's inside of the dark forest. So collect them. Important. Now that's about it for structures. Let's move on to the resources. The big ones. Copper. It's on the ground. Keep an eye out for it. Mark it on your map. For later, trust me, it'll help you out. Just mark them on your map, man. You have tin. You'll find that near water. So, if you've ever played RuneScape, you know copper and tin equal bronze. And bronze is going to be the next grade of armor that you're going to use to fight stuff. So, there you have it. We got core wood. From pine, it's big, hard wood. If you can't cut it down, then, like I said, have a troll come over to it, kite him over, have the big idiot whack it, and bam, now you have core wood. We got blueberries. You mix blueberries, these little smurf nuts, with raspberries. You get queen's jelly. It's a solid eating item. Eating item? It's a solid food item. It replenishes your health. There you go, and it's easy. I'm gonna repeat. We have yellow mushrooms found in troll caves and burial chambers. They're used in mead base and stamina potions, so always good to collect. We got carrot seeds. Collect these. They're all around. Collect them. Thank me later. You'll use them. They make carrot soup. It's top tier. Trust me, collect them. Post editorial glide here. Thistle. Pick up thistle. It's really important. Trust me, use it in a lot of different recipes. Pick it up. And that is pretty much it for the basics of the Black Forest. Now, let's get into some quickfire tips and tricks about the Black Forest. My biggest tip for the Black Forest, the one that I learned early and hard, is that while most items in the game drop on the ground and they never go away, they're annoying and they're everywhere. We've all had to deal with it. They don't despawn. Well, unlike that, the ores despawn pretty quick. So if you're mining and a troll comes over and slaps your shit and you leave ore on the ground and you're like, oh, I have to run back to my base, or you kite the troll away, you kite him for a long time because you're brand new and you're using wood arrows like an idiot, and you kite the troll away, you kill him, and you come back and your ore's gone. So don't let a bloody troll sneak up on you and ruin your grinding, like I said. Also, in the Black Forest is where you're going to be doing all of your preliminary mining. So keep your audio on. Trust me. You'll be whacking away at rocks, doing your little grinding, and, you know, just having a good old time watching anime, watching YouTube, listening to music, you know, the things that you do when you're grinding in any game. Troll walks up, slaps your shit. Now you're dead. Gotta run all the way back over there. Hope that troll is not there. Hit your shit. And most of the ore you've just mined is probably gonna be despawned now, so that's fun. But if you are grinding and you have your audio up and you want something to watch, why don't you just go check out my other videos on this game, or my other videos on other games. Self-plug. My videos are certified to make you a Chad at all the games that I show you how to play, and every other aspect of life. You will also regrow your hair, and it will cure all open wounds. I'm joking about all of this, maybe. But moral of the story is, grind with your audio up. I've been attacked by trolls and greylings and died my fair share of times just because I wasn't paying attention and my audio was low. Also, another huge tip. Due to all the mining that you will be doing in the Grey Forest, in the Black Forest, I highly recommend getting the cart soon. Ore is heavy. It is a pain. So getting a cart will greatly increase your speed of mining and general resource gathering. Now, after defeating the first boss, you're going to have an increase on raid events happening on your base. So I highly recommend building a moat around your base, building some spikes, some walls, the whole nine. Keep yourself safe, or you're gonna get your stuff slapped in and it's gonna be a pain. If any of you all would like a spicy video on how to do some very easy, very basic, or maybe not so easy, not so basic base defense, let me know in the comments and I might make it for you. All right, now time for the comments, my favorite part of the video. Like you see, it's about time I actually picked up a game you started a guide on. Keep up the Valheim videos. Will do, I love the game. We have one from The Black 3. Well, I just had leather armor and smashed the boss with a flint axe. that definitely works to kill the deer. It's not that strong of a boss. We got one from Ocarino Arai Azai Azu Azah. Yo Glad, I personally wouldn't have the time to watch the whole grinding part. It's already killing me in my own playthrough. Anyway, great vid, mate. Thanks, my dude. And last but not least, thanks to the new subs, I'm Glide. Like, comment, subscribe if you liked the video and you want to see this little channel grow. I hope you have a good one, and I'm